So I had someone ask, how did I get into blockchain? And the answer is pretty simple. I got into blockchain by default. It was kind of like a curious. I was curious, just to tell you, in simple form. I was dealing with a freelancer back in 2020, and the gentleman asked me to pay him in cryptocurrency. And at that time, I was totally like against it. And then he explained how it was better for him to receive it in crypto because he was actually going to earn more. He was going to save more money based off the transaction that I sent him rather than to use a traditional method. And I looked into it and I just fell in love with blockchain in that moment. Since then, my team and we've been building blockchain technology for the past 4.5, almost 5 years. And it's been truly amazing. We started Nublock to give creators a sense of ownership of a social platform, a private network, and also an inclusive approach for creators to be able to earn directly from their community, right? Or just by uploading content and getting paid for it directly. It cuts out the middleman. Blockchain gives us that ability to be able to provide these type of services to individuals across the world. In addition to that, we have services and tools for developers, no code API plugins. We have checkout. We have share links for individuals. And within our ecosystem, we actually give an inclusive approach for people to be able to send payments between user to user. Also, we have a payment system that's coming for users to be able to pay directly. So when you earn from being a creator, you actually have your cryptocurrency in your vault, and you can go to a store and pay in cryptocurrency without having to worry about swapping to a stable coin. It automatically does that within our network for you in USDC. So Nublock is a very inclusive approach in the technical aspect of giving these services to individuals in destitute regions. But also, I feel like blockchain is just so important for us in many different ways. But when you talk about security layers, and the transaction speed, we're in the Polygon network, and Polygon, if you are familiar with Polygon, and if you pay attention to POS, which is proof of stake, then you'll know the transactions are pretty fast. We are allowed up to 65,000 transactions per second because of Polygon. So it gives us an edge over a lot of other blockchains or just traditional methods to be able to process payments. Overall, Nublock is a financial company. We do have private networks for social, but our primary mission is to provide payment methods and payment services for individuals in the social economy, and also for businesses and developers alike to be able to process payments with their consumers, customer base, creators. You have your community, so we give those solutions for people to be able to bridge the gap and pay fewer fees, but have direct access to your earnings right away. So it's not like using traditional methods where you have to wait 7 days, 20 days, 30 days, whatever the case is. In our network, when you earn, you actually get your money right away. We don't hold it. It goes straight into your vault. Now, in our platform, you can pay in Nu, which is our native digital asset. And Nu is actually available right now on our website, Nublock. It's NUBLOCK.XYZ. If you go to the tab Nu, then you can look and purchase Nu. We have a pre-sale where we're matching 1-to-1. Nu is our native digital asset that streamlines our blockchain network. It's on the Polygon network, but it's in our Nublock network, right? So you can pay for items. If you hold Nu, you can stake, you can earn. We have 3 different tiers, a 6-month, a 9-month, and a 12-month. I believe the 6-month is 5%. If you hold and stake, and then 9 months is 7%, and 12 months is 10%. So you can hold new and you can earn, in staking, but also you save on processing your transaction fees. We have a 1.3% transaction fee for processing the new token and payments. And then if you use any other currency outside of new, then it's a 1.7% transaction fee. 1.7% is still a lot less than paying 3, 4, 5, 8%. When you go to these traditional platforms, you're paying anywhere from 5% all the way up to 8% just to receive your money. And for us, you can process a payment to send to a loved one. You can also swap between currencies and buy, sell. And we're working on an off-ramp right now to where, you'll be able to harness your funds to a bank or your bank. We've been in some talks with some companies, but we just need the right fit for our ecosystem. Overall, we will be coming up with our own POS, and that is direct payment. So within our network, you'll be able to pay for items, as I mentioned earlier, and you'll be able to use the cryptocurrencies. Good thing about that, as I mentioned, is that we have over 200 currencies in our network. So you can purchase or hold any of these cryptocurrencies in our Nublock consortium, and you can pay for an item that will automatically update to a stable coin. And we use the USDC coin. We feel like it's pretty promising. We feel like that has given us the best motion for us and our network and just what we stand for. It's already regulated. It's used globally. It's, I know USDT has been one of the most prominent ones in the past and current, but USDC, we feel like it's going to maximize everyone's opportunity. They've been working on some great, partnerships and alliances with major centralized exchanges and top companies around the globe. And, we feel like it's a great solution for us as well. So we only have one stable coin that we offer, and that's USDC. We feel like Web3 has totally complicated a lot of, it's overcomplicated, and when you talk to a traditional internet user who doesn't understand Web3 and wallet connectivity, they don't understand why there are so many different stable coins. So when you have one stable coin that can do everything for you and maximize user inclusiveness to where we can have payments that process within efficient time and with lower cost, then that's all we need. So as us being on the Polygon network, we're an EVM based network based from Polygon, because Polygon is a layer 2 based from Ethereum, which is a layer 1. Well, actually, Polygon is a layer, it's a layer 2. They're layer 2. So although they have their own blockchain, Polygon is still layer 2 because they derive from Ethereum, right? So it's a ERC20 native network. So our token, although we're on the Polygon network, our security measures are still from the Ethereum virtual machine, right? So it's pretty cool. In addition to that, we have partnerships with 0x to be able to process many blockchains. And it's just a great inclusive approach for providing an easy, seamless, understandable ecosystem so people don't have to get confused. One of the main things for us is to allow our users to be able to have access to crypto and digital assets without having to connect the wallet. We understand that Web3 is all about connectivity and the wallet connection, but that actually confuses people. So we can harness storing cryptocurrencies in our vault without having any wallet connectivity. In addition to that, we don't bridge with any networks because we want to secure users' identity, their profiles, to have more privacy, and then full control over their funds. So with that being said, check out Nublock. It's a great platform. I'm not just saying that because I am the founder and CEO, but our team is very seasoned in this field. We've been out for a while. We've created Launchpads marketplaces. We know everything from security measures to smart contracts to all of that. And it's the future. So if you haven't gotten into Web3 or blockchain or just understanding tokenization, I would say highly, do your research. I highly recommend just spending 15 minutes, maybe 2-3 times a week to brush up on it. You have a bunch of YouTube podcasters out there that talk about blockchain and crypto. Some of these people don't even build the technology, and you have people like me that we do. We actually build it. We've worked with some of the top blockchains, ranging from Polygon, Ripple, Stellar, 0x now, and a few others. So I mean, we've had the connections, and we truly understand what we're doing. All right, guys, I want to say thank you for checking out this video on my YouTube channel. I appreciate you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for everybody that has aligned with us in our project and been following up on what we've been building and giving us the opportunity to show you what we've been working on. And we hope that you enjoy it. It's only going to get better. We do have some updates coming. We have our pay to view, which is the direct earnings from creators to be able to earn directly from their community. We also have the 200 currencies that we just added. We have USDC in our network. We will be launching AI within the end of this year. I would say the end of this year, we should have AI for search engine, image creator. Of course, we're a year behind on this, but this is totally fine because we're going to have it on our network. The good thing about this is that when you have AI in our network, it's not picked up by third-party search engines or metadata. So all of your content that you have in your block profile is all secured within our network to where third-party providers, search engines can't pick up on your feed. So if you have a job interview and you're worried about that, you don't have to worry about that in our network. We are working on encrypted chat and just making sure the overall platform will be encrypted. So hopefully by early to mid-fall, our platform will be fully encrypted. It is decentralized, but we're working on the encryption right now. Aside from that, essentially, it's just a beautiful thing to be able to build. We have our new block portal for the businesses and services and tools, no API codes, self-checkout, share links. And yeah, we should have that done by the end of the summer and available for users to be able to have access to that, and especially for development and developers who want to build and scale and not worry about smart contracts or plugging in their own payment system. I'm pretty sure that we're pretty competitive. I hear a lot of the major unicorn companies that are coming out and buying all these blockchain companies, but they still don't have the technology that we have. And it's crazy because like you can't just go in and restructure your whole ecosystem. You have to have companies like us to be able to bridge, because it's too hard. You'll lose your network and you'll lose all your consumer base, right? So we make things easily acceptable so you can just plug in and you don't have to worry about having knowledge and understanding the complexities of blockchain. We do all the hard work for you, but we make it so simple to where you'll be able to profit and generate revenue and scale your business through our tools and services. So again, second time here. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this video. And like I said, I'll be giving videos maybe few times a month. I'm busy. I'm in the park right now. I'm just trying to tap in with nature and let my mind just kind of, come down a little bit so I can be at a balance. What we do is it's very challenging sometimes, and you have to use a lot of brain power. So the New Block team, I'm very proud of our team. There's 8 of us total. We've been very, very intentional about building something that is going to scale properly. And we want to make sure that we provide for individuals. There's over 1.8 billion people in the world who don't have access to banking. Now, we do know some of those people don't want access, but for the people who live in destitute regions that don't have a great financial how can I say this, economy. We want to be able to provide a stable coin and cryptocurrencies that automatically automates the stable coins to give an inclusive approach for those individuals so they can have access to go buy food, water, travel, provide for the families, and just be able to survive, right? And I think that's the mission that I initially took by way of how I got into blockchain, by that freelancer almost 5 years ago. And it really stunned me because I really got to know the individual, and we changed his life, for the time that we were able to collaborate together. And it was a beautiful moment to be able to see and put a smile on someone's face. And what I didn't know, I had an interview with this gentleman after, and we had a video chat, and he was in a hut, dirt wall, packed out, dirt floor, and the digital assets that I sent to him, it actually helped him and his family get food. And that's the reason why I built, blockchain technology and how I got into it. Our previous company, DirectoWap, which we dissolved last year, and now we're Nublock now. So it's just Nublock. You can see the hat. But that's how I got into it. Take care, guys. Have a great day, and enjoy this video. Share it with your loved ones and get to know blockchain.